The distance you've been feeling isn't just physical. It's a deep-seated emotion they've been grappling with, a mix of fear and uncertainty that's been quietly growing. They need time to navigate these feelings and find clarity in their own heart before they can fully connect with you again. Sometimes, when someone pulls away, it's not about you, but rather their internal struggles. They are facing unresolved issues and fears that are too overwhelming to share right now. They need space to heal and sort through these complexities before they can fully re-engage. Their withdrawal is a reflection of their inner turmoil, a storm of emotions and thoughts that they're finding difficult to articulate. They're not distancing themselves because of you, but because they need to confront and understand their own feelings first. They've been retreating because they're caught in a personal battle that they can't easily explain. Their actions are driven by a deeper, more complex struggle within themselves, one that requires time and introspection to overcome. The reason behind their pullback is layered with personal insecurities and unresolved emotions. They are trying to process their feelings and fears in solitude, needing space to reconcile their thoughts before they can reconnect with you. Their recent distance is not a sign of disinterest, but a manifestation of their internal conflict. They're dealing with emotional baggage that they haven't yet figured out how to handle, and they need time to work through it before they can be present with you. They've been pulling away because they're navigating through a labyrinth of their own emotions. It's a complicated mix of doubt, fear, and self-reflection that's making them retreat, even though they wish things were different. Their absence is a result of their struggle to balance their inner world. They are dealing with complex emotions and fears that they're not yet ready to share. Their pullback is a temporary retreat while they seek clarity and understanding. The space they're creating is not about you. It's about their need to address personal issues. They are working through emotional and psychological challenges that require solitude for resolution and healing. When they pull away, it's often because they are facing a deep internal conflict. They're struggling with feelings and fears that are too intricate to explain right now, needing time to process before they can re-engage fully. Their recent behavior is a reflection of their struggle with complex feelings and self-doubt. They are distancing themselves not because they want to be apart, but because they need to address these personal issues on their own. They are withdrawing as a way to manage their internal chaos. It's a complex emotional process that requires time and space for them to understand and resolve their feelings before they can reconnect with you. Their distance is not a reflection of their feelings for you, but a sign of their struggle with internal conflicts. They are dealing with emotions and fears that they haven't yet figured out how to navigate. They are pulling away because they are overwhelmed by a complex mix of emotions and thoughts. This retreat is their way of coping with their internal struggles, needing space to find clarity and resolution. Their withdrawal is a temporary measure while they deal with personal issues that are too complicated to explain. They need time to work through their feelings and fears before they can fully reconnect. They're distancing themselves because they are entangled in a web of internal struggles. It's a confusing and challenging time for them, requiring space and introspection to navigate their emotions. The reason they've been pulling away is deeply tied to their internal conflicts. They're facing emotions and issues that are difficult to articulate, needing time alone to work through these complexities. Their recent distance is a sign of their need to address personal challenges. They are struggling with feelings and fears that are impacting their ability to be present, requiring time to heal and gain clarity. They've been retreating because they are dealing with intricate emotional struggles. Their withdrawal is a way to manage and process these feelings, needing solitude to understand their internal world. Their pullback is a reflection of their internal battle with complicated emotions. They are facing personal issues that are too complex to discuss right now, needing time to sort through their thoughts and feelings. The space they're creating is a necessary part of their journey to understanding and resolving their internal conflicts. They need this time to navigate their emotions and fears before they can fully reconnect. The space they've been creating is a way for them to manage their internal complexities. They are working through a tangle of emotions and unresolved issues, needing time to sort through these before they can fully reconnect with you. Their withdrawal isn't a reflection of their feelings for you, but rather an indication of their struggle with personal challenges. They need to address these internal conflicts on their own before they can re-engage. The reason they've been pulling away is tied to their need for personal growth. They are navigating a maze of emotional and psychological issues that require solitude and self-reflection to resolve. Their distance is a result of their need to confront and understand their own internal struggles. They are dealing with complex feelings that they haven't yet resolved, requiring time alone to gain clarity. They are pulling away because they are overwhelmed by personal issues that they are struggling to process. Their retreat is a way to cope with these feelings and to find a path forward. Their recent behavior reflects their internal battle with emotions and thoughts that are too intricate to share at the moment. They need space to work through these personal challenges before they can be fully present. The space they've been creating is a reflection of their internal conflict. They are facing a mix of fears and insecurities that require time and solitude to understand and address. Their withdrawal is a sign that they are dealing with deep-seated personal issues. They need this time to process their emotions and find clarity in their own heart before they can reconnect with you. They are distancing themselves because they are confronting complex internal struggles. Their actions are driven by a need to work through these emotions alone, requiring space and time. Their recent distance is not a sign of disinterest, but an indication of their need to resolve personal conflicts. They are struggling with intricate emotions that they need time to process. The reason behind their pullback is a complicated web of internal issues. They are facing personal struggles that are too complex to articulate, requiring solitude to find resolution. Their withdrawal is a manifestation of their internal struggle with unresolved feelings. They are dealing with a complex mix of emotions that require time and space to navigate. They've been pulling away because they are overwhelmed by their own internal conflicts. Their retreat is a necessary step for them to manage and understand these personal issues. Their distance reflects their struggle with personal challenges that are too intricate to explain. They need time alone to address these issues before they can fully engage with you. The reason they've been pulling away is deeply tied to their emotional and psychological struggles. They are working through complex feelings that require solitude and introspection. Their recent behavior is a result of their need to confront personal issues. They are dealing with emotions and fears that are impacting their ability to be present, needing space to heal. They are withdrawing because they are caught in a web of internal struggles. Their distance is a way for them to manage and process these emotions, requiring time to gain clarity. Their absence is a reflection of their internal turmoil. They are facing complex personal issues that require time and solitude to address. needing space to find resolution. The space they've been creating is a sign of their need to work through internal conflicts. They are dealing with deep-seated emotions that require solitude for resolution. Their pullback is a manifestation of their internal battle with complex feelings. They are facing personal challenges that require time and space to understand and address. The reason they've been pulling away is tied to their need for personal growth and self-discovery. They are navigating intricate emotional issues that need time and solitude to resolve. Their recent distance is a result of their struggle with personal challenges. They need space to process their emotions and gain clarity on their own before they can reconnect. Their withdrawal is a sign that they are facing deep internal conflicts. They are dealing with a mix of fears and insecurities that require solitude and introspection to address. They've been pulling away because they are overwhelmed by their own internal issues. Their retreat is a way to manage and resolve these feelings, needing time alone to find clarity. Their distance reflects their internal battle with complex emotions. They are dealing with personal struggles that are too intricate to explain right now, needing space to work through them. The reason behind their pullback is deeply rooted in their personal challenges. They are facing emotional and psychological issues that require solitude and time to understand.